Productions. In Embry Board Productions, we're hoping to make kids a little bit faster, more agile, and give them strategies that will require a little higher level thinking. Today we're talking about a playground or a PE game called Capture the Flag. And in Capture the Flag, there's a very simple premise. One team has to cross over into the other team's territory, grab their own flag, and get back without getting tagged. Of course, if they are tagged, they have teammates that can come and free them. Most kids are familiar with the concept, and unfortunately, given the many ways there are to play this game, there aren't as many environments to play it. And what happens is, in schoolyards across America, we're finding that there are some issues of safety. And we don't think, where I come from, that we need to be worried about safety quite so much if we give kids a little bit more strategy and leaving them a little less to their own devices of just running around with reckless abandon. So what we're going to have is two teams and a flag guard, two flags, and we're going to introduce a little bit more strategy, if you will. This first strategy I like to call endaround, and it's going to involve diversionary tactics rather than just running with reckless abandon, in which case we get bonks on the head, sometimes a bloody lip or bloody nose, this all being a little bit disconcerting to administrators and teachers. But my point being, if we choose to run this strategy, which I'll call the endaround, we can avert some of this in the name of higher level thinking and a little bit less reckless abandon. In endaround, if the red team wanted to go and capture their own flag on the blue team's side, perhaps the strategy would be diversion. Take the front line players, for instance, and have them run in a hard line, sacrificing themselves for the team, not a concept that's terribly germane to 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students, but nevertheless, if they could stick to it, maybe diverting the defensive players from the other team to come after them. A little bit like, well, steel shavings to a magnet, if you've got science on your mind. And if this happens, what we might find happening with the remainder of the offensive players is that they could run, in effect, an endaround around all that activity, maybe with one or two players, leave the guard in place, and get in a position where one could divert the single guard, the other one capture the flag, and come scurrying back to their own side, winning a point for their team and doing it safely. This is a strategy we call endaround. Stay tuned to Embry Board Publishing for a couple more strategies having to do with the simple, and I would claim safe game of Capture the Flag.